In the summer of 2016, Karen and I took our grandchildren up to the top of Pikes Peak in Colorado on the Broadmoor, Manitou, and Pikes Peak Cod Railway. This is a railway that was built between 1888 and 1891 and uses a specially designed cog and gear system to power a rail car up to the top of the mountain. It is used to take people and supplies to the visitor center at the top. As we traveled up the side of the mountain, we could see where the solid rocks had been blasted away to allow for the rails to be installed. If engineers can do that to solid rocks and move a mountain, think about what our God can do when there is a mountain in front of you. Jesus says to his disciples in Mark 11:23, "I tell you the truth, you can say to this mountain, 'May you be lifted up and thrown into the sea,' and it will happen. But you must really believe it will happen and have no doubt in your heart." It is not the power of you speaking the words. It is God's power that can move that mountain. In the verse just before, in Mark 11:22, it says, "Then Jesus said to his disciples, 'Have faith in God.'" And we must have faith that God can help us. We sometimes try to take control away from God, and we think we can move that mountain, but maybe it is a mountain that only God can remove. It takes faith-believing prayers to allow God to move the mountain. We all have mountains that need to be moved, and maybe the mountain you face today is physical, relational, financial, or even spiritual. Paul wrote to the church in Ephesus in chapter 3, verse 20. He is able to do immeasurably more than all we could ask or imagine, according to the power that works in us. Looking at that mountain that needs to be moved, you might say, "No way." But looking at your all-powerful God, don't ever say, "No way," because he blows away mountains and makes a way where you could not have ever dreamed there would be a way. It might not be in the direction you were thinking, but God knows the way you are to travel. When God moves a mountain, then you will be able to give God the glory for the power he has shown you.